Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Yeah, I make that video because we need to talk. We need to talk, and I try to make you aware of things before they happen. For me, I mean, we have formulated here this target range between the Fibonacci levels of that, well, the retracement here of the wave 1, basically, well, in the wave 2, yeah, between here the 88.7% Fib level and the 61.8 at, so between $58 and $70 here. This was the area where you get into with the highest likelihood. That is the area that we talked about when we were getting all the way up here to roughly $100. And again, it worked out. Yeah, this was not a sustainable uptrend yet. The thing is, we hit now a very, very critical level. We hit that 88.7% Fib level of the wave 2. The thing is, if you get below that, it will get quite unlikely that this is still a wave 2, unfortunately. And if we drop below $53, then we have to look into the higher level wave count. And in my opinion, we could then see prices here between $24 for AVAX and $38, which would be the, again, the 88.7 at a 78.6 from the higher level wave, yeah, from the impulse, because then we have to count this differently. Then we have here again similar wave count to oh, which other crypto has a similar wave count? I don't know, pretty much all of them at the moment. It's an A, where you come up in a wave 1 and you have your A, B, C, and the C wave would land with highest likelihood in this area. Then this would be the less bullish wave count, or quite a bearish wave count, because you have to consider then that we could lose here another 32% all the way down to 57%. The problem is the way the price is acting, this is getting fairly likely now, yeah. And I mean, at the moment I would give it a 50-50, yeah. Before that, and when we came into here, we have yeah, I have to assume that we are finding support here, and we have found support for now. We're making higher lows, don't get me wrong. But I also told you when we were coming down here that as soon as we get in the target area, that we will have to talk about, are we actually going to hold it? And I think we are exactly at this moment now that we have to talk, are we going to hold this area? The thing is, this is not just a normal support level. It is the 88.7% Fib level of that move. The thing is, when you get below it and you stay below it, that is highly unlikely that it then still is a wave 2, and it might just become a corrective wave. And the problem is that this whole move gets invalidated below. All right, let's move it down a little bit, give it the benefit of the doubt. Below $50, below $50.70. When we drop below that level, that's it. And I think we are going to see prices then of around 38 down to $24. Yeah, we just need to be prepared for that. How you want to manage that for yourself, that's up to you. You could set a stop loss, or you just hold, yeah. But that is unfortunately the situation we're facing here. I'm not telling you we are going to drop below it, but because we are so low and we have come exactly to the 88.7% Fib level and we are not really getting away from it, that's the problem. We're not really getting away from it. We have to consider that option. I mean, we found support here now, yeah, but again, you have an engulfing red candle here on the 12-hour chart. Let's see how it's looking on the 4-hour chart. This just, the whole thing here looks very corrective again, yeah. This does not look like a proper low. So in the end, how that thing looks, it looks like a bear flag, yeah. We just have to see that here. You get that, and that is channel. It's an ascending channel after a strong downtrend. It's basically a consolidation, which normally would suggest that you're going to break this to the downside, and you're going to break possibly even here below that 51 or $50.70 level, could then move all the way down into that range. And usually when you get that, you take the length of the flag pole, which would be that one here, and you add it to the breakout point. That would take us very close to that target area, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, we have the situation here that this doesn't really look very bullish yet. It looks a bit like this one here, which also was a corrective move, which also could have been seen as a bear flag. Yeah. What have I done? I have, in line with my buy orders, dollar cost averaged in here. It saved me from buying here. Yeah, I know a lot of people got very bullish up here, But yeah, I bought in this range and I'm going to hold it. That's what it is. I've made my decision to buy. I'm not setting a stop loss, also for tax reasons. I'm buying and I'm going to hold, and I probably will still even continue to buy down here. That's my view about AVAX, because I think it's got a bright future. That is the thing and the reason why I'm investing in crypto. Yeah, if I choose a project, I choose it because I believe in it. So for me, this has a future, but I also, to all these altcoins, which are not like Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, yeah, all these smaller cap, well, AVAX is not a smaller cap altcoin, but generally with altcoins, I have a very low, I have split it out very evenly. Yeah, so I hold quite a lot of different coins and I diversify quite a bit, and each of them have a rather low exposure in my overall portfolio, because especially in the current times, I think when Bitcoin really does a major drop, I think a lot of altcoins could really fall below critical levels. I don't see this problem with AVAX, because even if we go here to the higher level wave count, AVAX has a lot of space to fall further, which is good, because in another Bitcoin drop, it has a lot of buffer. Yeah, and we should all be happy about those prices. Generally, the lower the price goes, and if it doesn't get into dangerous territory, which would be below $24, then this is just a better entry price, isn't it? But it will also take longer for AVAX to recover then. So this is what I'm looking here at, a potential bear flag. Yeah, as I always say, anybody who wants to be on the safe side, what you need to do, and again, there is never 100% guarantee, but if you want to be on the safe side, what you do, you wait for the first impulse after a correction. Yeah, and then you wait for the first ABC after that, which should normally come down quite a lot anyway. So you're not losing out much, but you get a lot of safety and security, because you know that the first impulse is done, the first correction, so the first wave 1 of the next move up is done, the first wave 2 is done, yeah, which comes down quite a lot, and normally this would be a potentially interesting entry point then. Yeah, so this comes normally down very, very close down to the start anyway. And after first impulse, this is, and then see already the first bullish move from that. Yeah, this is requires a lot of patience. Going in now in the downtrend basically means that there is a risk that we fall further, and that there must be a willingness either to hold it or to cut the losses in a downtrend by using a stop loss, for example. That is how I handle it generally. Yeah. And we need to talk in the sense of there is a real risk that we drop below that $50 level. Okay. At the moment, as long as we hold that, this bullish wave count stays. And from here, we should start to move up. And then again, see the first wave up, the first wave down. And that would also be that entry point in that wave 3 here. Yeah. But for now, we are seeing here a strong move down and a corrective move up. That is how I can currently see it and interpret it. If that changes, I will let you know in the next video. For now, I'm a bit skeptical that this level is actually holding. Okay, that is my view about AVAX. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.